everyone, it is Linslow by Choice here. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm happy you're here, and grab everything that you'll need for this video. Grab your snacks, just chill out with me. It is a really great day to build, and I'm happy that I'm here to be able to do it with you all. So just a moment of gratitude for that. Okay, so we're here in San Myshuno. It is apartment 2B Jasmine Suites, and we have this beautiful close-knit families apartment, and I love this because it's close-knit in so many different ways, and I have a lot of different ideas about how this family utilizes the space that they're in and why they love this apartment for their family style. And I really hope that you can see that. So we're already working on the kitchen space, and I love it because it's like a dual platform thing. You have a platform to get onto the kitchen and then a dining space, and then there's another platform behind the kitchen space, and that's where we have like plants. You can actually add a bunch more decorations if you want to, I don't know, but I have this idea of having floating cabinets, but I end up adding a shelf in between, and there is like a pole that's attaching the cabinets to that, and it's really cool. So I like it. I don't know if it makes that much sense because now that I'm looking at it, it's like the cabinets are literally floating. It's not even touching the back wall. It's not even touching the ceiling. So I don't really know what I was thinking in that, but it looks really appealing, and that's really what I'm going for. So as you can see, we have a really decked out kitchen area, and I know you may be thinking, where is the fridge? And we have a designated pantry area, and that's where the fridge is, and that's where the microwave is. And then there is a 4-table, and then we have a circular table to really bring in this idea of like communal living, really close knit. And it's only 4 chairs because this is for a family of 4. I have a bed for the parents, and that's a 2-person bed. And then we have a pair of bunk beds. And I love that. There's a small little like playroom, but it's only 4 tiles, and I can only fit one of the houses in, like one of the toy houses. So we have that there. There's one bedroom, and there is a 2-tiled closet that's built into the wall. As you can see, I do try a lot of cool things in this build that I really like, but one thing that I did put in early that I ended up taking out is this washer and dryer right down from the kitchen. It makes sense in terms of like utility, but outside of that, I was like, I feel like it's using a lot of space. I don't really have many places inside of the bedroom for me to put in one of the playable hampers. So I was like, let's not use that. So I do end up changing that out. So I do end up putting in one of the pianos that we got from the Growing Together expansion pack. I think it's from that or For Rent, one of those. But it is around this time that I put in those windows, and I think I got those windows from the Snowy Escape expansion pack, which I absolutely love. I would love to actually build more in there. I just have to figure out what family or what lot or like what would just make sense and what I have a vision for. And right now I don't have a vision for any of it, so I haven't, but I do end up using the windows here in this build, and then I use the curtains that we got from the For Rent expansion pack. And this is where I like to have the color scheme in my mind. And for this, it was just color. So I don't really have like a specific color that I was going for, but more so a color scheme. And so we have blues, oranges, yellows, and it's really just vibrant. And in that same nature, I want to have like a bunch of different activities your Sims can play with. And so this is when I end up taking out that washing machine and I add in the piano. I think it's a guinea pig, but it could be a different kind of rodent type here. So we have that. We have a gaming table. Like, it's just a bunch of fun times, and I love that. But around this time, we end up moving into the bathroom. It's a really toned down bathroom, and that's because the structure of the bathroom doesn't really allude to it being a family type. It's like they moved in and made this home for a close-knit family. It wasn't built for a close-knit family, if that makes sense. So I do have more of a modern touch in there, but as soon as you come outside, anything that you can buy and place, it's done. But the building portion of it is a little bit more so in just, what comes with an apartment, and that's okay. I actually like the idea of having a bunch of things all over the place, and so I was really trying to find a common ground between lots of decorations and being able to walk through and being able to really see like who lives here without actually talking to them. But I do end up adding so many different things of activities in here. And so you can really excel in a bunch of different skills. You know, there's cooking, of course, with the oven, but then there's the gaming. There's a lot of books everywhere. There's the gaming via television, so the video gaming. There's the piano skill. You can knit. I just added that box there. There's just so many different things, and you have enough space to work out with the TV as well. So I really hope, you know, you have a great time in this in case you would like to download it. And this is around the time that I find this object, and it's a cool divider, and it has like a bunch of little pictures on them. And I was like, let's get into the children's bedroom. It is like very narrow and it's tinier, but it has a lot of cool decorations. We have some storage here, and it kind of brings out a lot of personality of like what I would think these children look like or act or what they're interested in. And so I really hope you can see that. We have 2 of the twin beds there. And then there are photos up on one of the walls. We have like some art pieces. There is a stuffed animal. And then we have a bunch of wall decals that I put on the side of the wall that is the twin beds. And I have like some laundry. Like maybe the kids are not the neatest. Maybe they just have things all over the place, and that makes sense for kids. So I wanted to make it make sense. I wanted it to be a little bit more realistic, but also I want you to be able to actually play in this, like download it and just get to playing. I don't want you to have to move it around. So I did play test with the family, as you can see in the beginning video, where you could see all the family members, you know, just playing one of the games and eating and like just really having family time. And that was my time to play test the build, but also showcase what it could look like for you to play in it. So here are the wall decals. I actually love these flowers. I've used it in like one of my small YouTube shorts, and it was like a brown and yellow, so like a sunflower kind of bathroom. But I love the idea of it being in a children's room and just putting a bunch of different colors of that in there. So there's that. And then we're moving right into the parents' room. And in here, it's very simple. We have a bed, we have a chair, a little end table, and then we have a closet space, and then it's like a kind of like a floor to ceiling mirror, but not really a floor to ceiling mirror, and it has light behind it to kind of signify like a little bit of elegance throughout this. And I think that's really cute. I like the idea of having a seating area in a small bedroom, and it just kind of makes it look bigger than what it is, and that's fine. This is a little bit more toned down than the outside and also the children's room, and that's because it's kind of essential for it to have like a different dynamic. Like maybe the parents made their decor items for maybe the parents made the decor choices for the outside of the room to really reflect like the needs of the family and the children, and being able to be creative, but in their space they tone it down. And that's okay, because they want this to be a very close-knit family. They want to value the needs of the family, and that requires a lot of color. And so they just put a lot of color into the apartment. As you can see, we have a lot of yellows and greens and blues, and it just works. And I like the idea of being able to portray that in The Sims, and I'm happy that you all can, you know, just see it. So if you have been around my channel for a while and, you know, just recognize my building style, you would know that I love the idea of having a bunch of walls that are different colors. Now, it may be like a solid wall. It might be like an accent wall like that, or it could be something very different. And in this case, I love this natural feel on the walls. So I do keep some texture on the walls, and then we have stone flooring in the kitchen area, and then we have a brick siding, and it all just works together. I do go back in and adding a lot of decorations here, and I like the idea of it being cluttered because it's a family apartment. Of course it's going to have some clutter. So we are finally coming up on the end of this speed build. I do end up adding a lot of decorations that I really think speak to this being a very close-knit family, or at least a family that's very involved in each other's lives. Like, I think they're all very close in some aspect, whether that is like in their hobbies, whether that's just spending a lot of family time together. I think this is an amazing apartment for that. And so if you are looking to download this, or if you're looking to play in an apartment for a family that has some attributes that I've listed out in this build, go ahead and do so. It's already up in the gallery now. I really hope you enjoy it. It's under Linslow by Choice. And also, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I post more videos. And I'm really going to try to post more videos. Again, if you have any suggestions on things you'd like to see in my channel, please let me know in the comments, because I try to check them and I'd love to, get some ideas on things that you would like to see. And it, of course, will be in my perspective or how I would view this kind of thing in The Sims. So, be kind about that. And also, I really cannot wait to see you in the next video. I hope you enjoy the rest of these screenshots, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.